Sounded like he farted.
Josh, will you make sure you watch the time?
Mm-hmm.
So right there. Indosulfane 2, azoxystrobin, indosulfane sulfate, and chloranethil. Right about now, you are probably asking what I just listed. Well, I'm assuming that most of you don't know what that is, but those are just a few of the common pesticides that are found on a tomato. Ever wonder why a homegrown tomato tastes so much better? Well, it's because it's fresh and free of any of these pesticides. More and more farmers have abandoned synthetic chemicals, pesticides, and hormones, which is creating food that is better for us and the environment. Ever since I watched the documentary Food Inc., I've been trying to live an organic lifestyle. But it is kind of hard, but I have done a lot of research on the matter. You should choose an organic lifestyle because it is better for our health, the environment, and animals that are raised organically live better lives. First off, what is organic food? The Natural Resource Defense Council defines organic food as food that is generally produced using ecologically integrated practice without the use of synthetic chemicals, genetically engineered materials, sewage sludge, or irrigation. These chemicals and materials often run off from farmlands into rivers and lakes, which contaminates the water and destroys natural habitats. Eating organic food is also healthier for us than inorganic food. According to Organic Valley, milk from pastured cows has higher levels of vitamin C, antioxidants, omega-3, and essential fatty acids. Also, organic foods are usually local and fresher and therefore have more living nutrients. Organic foods also have 50% more vitamins and minerals. Organic foods also help in reversing the rising levels of obesity in our country. There is no question that organically grown fruit and vegetables and meat taste better. If children can develop a taste for these types of food at an early age rather than sugary processed foods, the risk for diabetes and obesity will greatly decrease. Inorganic food has also been sprayed with tons of pesticides, and that can be very harmful to our health. Recent studies have shown that infants that are exposed to hundreds of pesticides while in utero, and these pesticides have been tested on adults, not on children. According to the National Academy of Science, neurological and behavioral effects may result from low-level exposure to pesticides. The effects of these pesticides include effects on the nervous system, increases in cancer, and a decrease in fertility. The Pesticide Action Network created a website called What's on My Food, so people could see what pesticides are actually on the food that we eat. They believe that pesticides are a public health problem that requires public engagement to solve. I decided to use their website to see what's on a common tomato. The results stated that there were 3 known or probable carcinogens, 14 suspected hormone disruptors, 6 neurotoxins, and 3 developmental or reproductive toxinates. These reports were based on tests from the 2008 conducted by the USDA. And here is just a list so you can see all of the toxins that were found on these tomatoes. They go all the way from here and all the way from here. That's a crazy amount of pesticides just on one tomato. And the next reason you should choose organic food is because of the environment. The technique of food and plants grown organically is called organic agriculture. By definition, organic agriculture is a holistic production management system that enhances agro-ecosystem health, utilizing both traditional and scientific knowledge. Organic agriculture relies on ecosystem management rather than external agriculture inputs. According to IFOAM, which is the International Federation of Organic Agricultural Development, organic agriculture can help mitigate climate change and can help farmers adapt to climate change. Organic agriculture mitigates climate change by reducing greenhouse gases because no chemical nitrogen fertilizers are being used. Carbon is stored in the soil and plant biomass through organic matter. This forbids the clearance of primary ecosystems. Organic agriculture minimizes energy consumption up to 70% per unit of land. Energy is minimized because organic does not require the use of synthetic chemicals, and so they don't have to manufacture them or transport them, which is very highly cost in fuel. Also, organic food is also a lot more local, and so that also cuts down on fuel costs from transporting them from all across the country. Organic agriculture helps farmers adapt to climate change as well. It does this because it prevents nutrient water loss through high organic matter and soil covers, which makes soil more resilient to droughts, floods, and land degradation processes. It also preserves seed and crop diversity, which increases crop resistance to pests and disease. Maintenance of diversity also helps farmers create new cropping techniques to adapt to the changes. Finally, it minimizes risk as a result of stable agro ecosystems and lower production costs. Inorganic fertilizers, herbicides, and insecticides used in agricultural methods are a major concern. These cause problems in aquatic ecosystems that affect every level of the food chain all the way up to humans. When these run off into lakes, rivers, and other aquatic environments, eutrophication occurs, which is basically the suffocation of all the plants and fish in the water due to a rising